What's up everyone, I'm Nick and I'm going to teach you guys that dash vault. This is what it looks like. Alright, cool. So, most things in parkour are best broken up into steps. So same thing with this, I'm going to break it up into steps for you. So, like you saw, the dash kind of launches off one leg, driving that other leg up. So, first step we're going to do is we're going to jump on top of it, go into a crane. And cranes are just when you jump on top, land with one foot on top, the other one supporting in the back. It doesn't really matter which foot it is, just figure out which one you prefer the most. So then keep on doing that, practice that a bunch. If that leg doesn't feel right, switch. See if that one feels better. Whatever works. So step number 2 is to do the same thing, but instead of pressing that leg up against here, you're going to bring it with you on top. So, same thing. Most people get scared by the dash vault because your legs are going first. This is going to help you to get rid of that fear. So, continue doing that. Jump on top. Real easy. Keep on doing it. Now, step number 3 is to land in the squat. So, the reason we're going to do this is because dash vaults aren't way up here. We don't need this much height to do a dash. We just need to be right over this. So, do the same thing, jump into it, go into a squat, stay there. Keep on doing that. Step number 4 is to do the same thing you've been doing, but once you're on top, hop back up here. You're gonna go into that squat position, you're gonna put your hands down, and then you're gonna kick your feet out from where they are. This is going to be a lot easier for you if your feet are closer to the edge. Because if they're right here, you kind of saw that I kind of push them off forcibly. But if they're right here, they could just kind of hold down. So, jump up in the squat, push off. Alright, so once you get to this point, this is the last step before you actually do the dash. Reason being is if you just keep on doing this over and over and over again and drill it, then it'll just kind of turn out like so. You see how I only put one foot down? That foot is the only thing keeping this from being an actual dash vault. So at this point, you got rid of the fear of jumping on top of it, then you're going to dash down and over it. So keep on doing that. Same thing. Boom. Only thing is that leg. Now, I teach parkour to kids, and most of the problems they have is leaving that foot there. It's kind of a head game. So this is kind of like the only flaw I see with this method. This method of learning is they kind of want to put their foot down as a safety mechanism. That's good because they got mostly through the whole thing, but you kind of have to egg them on to actually complete the whole thing just by using their hands. So, after that, you should be able to just combine it, get rid of that foot, and boom, push through that dash vault. Now, it's best to separate your legs on landing so you could walk out of it, or run out of it rather. So, separate your legs. Ooh, I just clipped my foot. That was the opposite way. Separate, run out of it real nice. So one thing I left out is if you are having trouble getting over the object with your feet and you might be clipping with that second leg that is taking off, this leg's fine, clears it fine. This leg, when it leaves the ground, it kind of clips against here. My suggestion is to tuck this leg under this knee, creating kind of like a 4 shape so that it doesn't need to travel this way, which actually could probably clip it more often. So I just kind of tuck it under here. It's just one range of movement, really easy. So that way, when you're over here, all it needs to do is tuck under here, push through, and then it kind of just drops back to its own position it was in. So boom, and then just lower it. So that's my way of doing it. You can do it a different way. That's just kind of one thing I kind of forgot to mention. Sweet. The main points I could say are drill. Hardcore is all a lot about repetition, so just keep on doing it. Trust me, you'll get it eventually, especially once you get to that 5th step, I think, where you're just barely touching your foot on there. You just gotta kind of get over the fear of committing to jumping over it. If you can jump on top, and that's all you really need. So, the reason being why you want to walk out of it and run out of it is because dashes are really nice to transfer into Kongs, because the momentum shift of your arms pushing your chest forward. As soon as you land, boom, 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 chest comes forward, leap into a Kong. Really good for Kongs, or just really good for transferring momentum forward. Yeah, but that's about it. Hopefully this helped, and comment, like, subscribe if you want. Cool. Here's some slow-mos for you.